So, did this pagan outsmart the cops, the court? Man, he was looking at some serious charges right there. And if this is the case, bravo, man. This guy only got like 5 freaking years of home confinement. Personally, I wouldn't have done that, man, because you know what? They're looking for him to fail. That freaking probation, parole, I think it's all a scam, if you ask me, because they know eventually you're going to trip up. That's why they give out these hardcore freaking, oh, you know, you'll be on parole or probation for 5 years. Hell no, man, because you're going to be doing something to freaking make my ass go back to jail is what's going to happen, man. We're going to be talking about that also coming up, man. At the end, I'm going to be talking about this creator drama, man. It should be fun. Okay, we're going to get to this first news story right now. Okay, the big one right here, Metro News, the voice of West Virginia, baby. Yeah, man, you know what? That has to be one of the best states in the nation to ride a motorcycle, man. Nothing but mountains out there. Anyway, by the Metro News staff, this is the one I was talking about. Now, he was one of 6 charged in this, man. This whole case, if you followed it, it was mind-boggling, if you ask me. One-time alleged Pagans member, Motorcycle Club leader Ryan Lane will receive no jail time after pleading guilty to a charge of organized criminal enterprise as part of the 2022 Marion County murder case. Now, it says one time alleged. You never get anything out of these freaking things. He's either a member, he's saying he was, he isn't, and you know what I mean? They don't go for that in here. Anyway, here it is. Lane was sentenced to 5 years of probation and ordered to pay $10,000 along with court costs as part of the ruling from this judge. Less than 3 months after agreeing to a plea deal for a single felony. Yes, a single felony is all that, he agreed to plead to. Prosecutors asked for 5 years of home confinement, a $10,000 fine, and 7 years of probation. The defense requested time served with it. What is it? It equated to a roughly 18 months. Now, according to the West Virginia State Code, a felony charge of organized criminal enterprise can carry up a maximum of, so he got out of a 10-year, man. 10-year. I guess after the plea, or part of the plea agreement, charges for first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit a felony were all dropped. Gone. See you later. Bye-bye. The agreement was made about 2 months after a mistrial was declared in Lane's murder trial in September, after the jury deadlocked on determining a verdict. Now, he got 5 years of probation. Now, my question is, does the original deal of 10 years come into play if he breaks the probation? Very interesting stuff right there. Wow. They asked, and that's what they asked for, was the prosecutors, was 5 years of home confinement. I would have never done that because, no way. But got 5 years of probation, man. That's a pretty cool, sweet deal right there. He was one of 6 people charged in relation to the 2022 murder of Henry Silver by multiple members of the Pagans. Now, there's a John Wolf. He's serving a life sentence for it. And the suspected shooter is serving 40 years. Never mind, boggle me how they get all this messed up. One guy's doing life, the other guy who actually pulled the trigger, doing 40 years. Who knows? So, did he outsmart the prosecutors or judge in this case? Let me know, man. That's a pretty sweet deal right there. Anyway, next one we're going to be talking about right here goes the KTTN KGOZ. Say that about 5 times. Biker gang member pleads guilty to armed assault in Missouri. Member of the Los Valerosos motorcycle gang, as they call it here. A support club of the Pagans, it looks like. Again, you don't know, I don't know, everybody that knows is on the street, okay? Anyway, that's what they say all the damn time when there's clubs involved. Oh, they're a sport club, oh my God. Graham Gattis, also known as Dro. Hey, what's up, Dro? Of East Ridge, Tennessee, pleaded guilty before U.S. District Judge Greg Hayes. 2 federal charges. Assault with a deadly, dangerous weapon and aid of racketeering. Oh boy, did they get you on that racketeering stuff, man. And possession of a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. I guess this incident occurred on September 17th, 2022 in Blue Springs, Missouri. Court records show Gattis and multiple members of the Pagans and Los Valerosos Motorcycle Club pursued a lone member of a rival group, forcing him off the highway. And then, of course, the X handles came out, and it's woof pack time. Anyway, he faces a mandatory minimum of 5 years, or could receive up to life in federal prison. So, ooh, damn, 5 years or life. Now, that is a spectrum right there. Okay, so did that Pagan outsmart the judge, the prosecutors? Now, remember, he did have a hung jury, and with the hung jury, it's pretty hard to get one of them. So, either way, it is what it is. If he did outsmart him, thank God that he did, because these club members, they are not catching breaks anywhere in the system right now. You got to remember, going against the feds or any of that type of stuff, you don't got much of a chance, man. So you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Anyway, about creator drama. Weekly, what I've been doing in the comments section over on YouTube, our YouTube channel, is giving updates, all that good stuff, something on the top of my mind. But one thing that I want the other creators to know, just because I do a video, it's not because of you. Don't assume you're not as special, because honestly, people, I don't watch much YouTube. I don't watch anything really to have to do with all the drama going on in the biker scene. I don't watch anything that tells me how to pass a 1%er or how to shake a hand. I just don't do that. You know, if you honestly want to know, man, I watch the Y-Files. Love the Y-Files, man. That guy is awesome. He does it perfect. You got to go check him out over there. Or Chris Fix, you know, a lot of automotive repair stuff. Other than that, I'm really on ESPN watching my hockey, so I don't got time for your drama. And don't think you're special or something because I got a title or I got a conversation in the video. It's about you. What do you sound guilty there, man, if you're thinking that? Anyway, most of my stuff anyway comes from comment sections, and I'll reply to my comment section. Because let's face it, man, doing this a long time, don't need the drama. Anyway, that is the show for today. Don't forget to join that members only club, baby. You get Motorcycle Madhouse with that. Only people who are members get that show. And it's Monday and Fridays and a whole book of library stuff going on there. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Rock on.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong.